A look from downtown San Diego and Petco Park. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Oakland A's and the San Diego Padres. It's Padres baseball next on the show. First pitch, oh, look out. And a very interesting way to begin the ball game here tonight. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Lifts is after it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
In the second spot,
Josh Hamilton will stand in now. Still looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike one.
One thing this guy's going to need tonight, he's going to need to work from ahead in the count. He's still figuring out how to pitch at the major league level, and he'll have a much easier time of it if he can dictate the game.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Myers is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stephen Vogt gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Mike Napoli will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out with the man at first. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 3-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
third baseman.
A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Carter is there for it, and the inning is over. Travis Jankowski comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Nope.
Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard to start off the home half of the first. At the plate, Yohanrvis Solarte, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Yohanrvis Solarte.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Semien backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Will Myers gets his first opportunity now. Runner at first with 1 gone.
Yeah, it's a little unfortunate that the number 2 guy couldn't at least move that leadoff man into scoring position. And that makes it a little tougher on the middle of the order to drive in that early run.
To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Yonder Alonso makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Number 17.
He'll start the second with a curveball that's taken here for ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. High pop-up. Rodriguez is under it near the mound. 1 out. Now to the plate, Mark Canha. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Mark Canha.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And that's going to land foul. No score here as we play inning number 2. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. It's sharply toward third, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Marcus Semien takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and one away. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Dickerson has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Marwin Gonzalez set to take his first cuts with a man at first and two away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. A weak chopper up the line. Fielded cleanly. The tag, and he is out. Chris Carter strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Hahn gets the sign. 1-0 on its way. And he couldn't lay off there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and the count comes even now at 1-1.
It doesn't look like the nerves are getting to him so far. He looks pretty good out there.
This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. There to take it is Alonso, one away. Number 11 settles into the box for his first chance.
Number 11.
On the ground to the left side. Gonzalez is up with it. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Corey Spangenberg will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. And he'll reach down to make the catch as he takes that one right off his shoe tops for the second out. Alex Dickerson set to take his first cuts with a man at first and two away. Drilled to first. Alonso is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Billy Hamilton is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Myers arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. Josh Hamilton is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Jankowski. Two gone. Stephen Vogt will dig in. He singled his first time around. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Third inning, no score to this point. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. High in the air. Rodriguez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Oswaldo Arcia digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Designated hitter, Oswaldo.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Hahn's ready. Here he comes on 2-2. Full count now. 3-2. He spoils another one, and will do it again. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. In now, Hank Conger, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Votes got it, and he makes the throw to first. Conger is retired, 2 down now. Travis Jankowski stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Mike Napoli is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And this is a fair ball as it heads for the Western Metal Supply Company building. Ryan Healy is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Swing and a line drive. And he is in there. Yonder Alonso in now. Hopped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he didn't look good on a changeup last time, and he just skied it. So don't be surprised if he sees a similar approach on this at-bat.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Myers moves over, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Back to first, but it's right by him. Mark Canha is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Oh, and he ignores the third base coach and heads for home. He'll come home with it, and he's safe. Stepping in, Marcus Semien. He flew out in his last at-bat. Into the seats, 0-1. Hit hard towards center. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Marwin Gonzalez steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And here's a ball hit in the air. Spangenberg ranging into the outfield, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Yonhervis Solarte, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Hahn into the windup. Here it is on 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Will Myers will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. No runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Ready on 1-2. On a good curveball gets him swinging for wrap number 1. Chris Carter in now, hopped out in his first trip.
And last time he popped up a sinker, which is pretty tough to do when you think about it. So you know your swing is off when that happens.
And it's quickly 0-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Number 11 steps in now.
Number 11.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. Billy Hamilton heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. 3-1 now.
One strike.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Josh Hamilton will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first two plate appearances thus far. Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt, and it's strike one. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And he lays off for ball 1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Oh, he brought it back.
Wow.
Stephen Vogt will stand in. He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. First offering on its way. Popped high in the air. Spangenberg is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Leading off the inning, Corey Spangenberg. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Hamilton is there, and it takes just 1 pitch to retire the leadoff man in the home half of the fifth.
Fielder number 1.
Alex Dickerson stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Ball inside.
Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
And from where I'm sitting, this guy looks to be a guy that's starting to rush out there now. It might not be a bad idea for the catcher to try and slow him down a bit.
Drilled on the ground to short. Gonzalez is there. Throw gets him, 2 down. Oswaldo Arcia is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, it was a good changeup that got him last time, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to work that off-speed stuff right back into their game plan here.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Hahn has his target. Here's the 0-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the... Mike Napoli will stand in to start things for Oakland in their half of the 6th.
Well, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. To short, hit hard. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. Ryan Healy will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips.
Well, 0 for 2, but he's taken some decent hacks. Could see a better result in this at-bat.
On the ground to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to Carter, and it's in time for a double play.
First baseman number 17.
Yonder Alonso will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And it won't end the inning as it's thrown away. Mark Canha tripled homer run last time through, so let's see what he's got in store this time. In the air out toward right field. Dickerson has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Hank Conger will step in to get the Friars going here in their half of inning number 6.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit. Travis Jankowski will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Nobody out, runner on first. Ball 1. Pulled toward right center field. Hamilton is after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Yangervis Solarte will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far.
Yangervis Solarte.
And the pitch takes off inside and it gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Tap fouled at home plate. 1 out and a runner on second base. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Solarte is retired, 2 down now. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Will Myers. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. And he lays off there, 1-0. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. The run scores from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. So stepping in, Chris Carter, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Marcus Semien will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
Yeah, good thing we don't get paid by the hour, man. This game has flown by.
And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th. Marwin Gonzalez will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Sacrifice attempt here. Only play to first, so the sacrifice works that time. Billy Hamilton takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run. Carter Capps will come on and pitch here with 1 gone in the top of the 7th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. In there, no balls and a strike. Back up, but a diving stop deep in the hole. Throw gets him at first base as he took away a sure base hit that time. Josh Hamilton strides forward now with a very important insurance run standing over at third. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Now a swing and he gets him to pop it up. Will this be a big out of the bullpen? Solarte is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there. Number 11 will step in. He's singled in 2 trips thus far.
Second baseman, number 11.
Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
And Hamilton will look this one in for the first out.
Now batting,
Corey Spangenberg will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips.
Been hitting the ball pretty well, though, despite the offer so far.
Semien is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Alex Dickerson will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike 1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Around second, he'll try for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Oswaldo Arcia will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips.
Now pitching for the Athletics.
So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here.
Well, not a great start of the plate. We'll see if he can get something to drive right here.
Hunter Renfroe will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A ball hit hard to the left side. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Stephen Vogt comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Jankowski is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Mike Napoli comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Line towards center field. And he's able to reach down and put this one away. Great concentration there for the second out. Ryan Healy comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Dickerson coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in. Yonder Alonso stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Myers is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Hank Conger digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. A little low. It's 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2. Ryan Madsen is on to work as he'll take over here in the 8th. Good battle. Count remains full. Fly ball out toward left center field. Canna has it in his tracks. 1 down. Travis Jankowski will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Your attention, please. Now
So a
pitching
call to
for
the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here. Frankie
for the
Cordero
Padres.
will pinch hit here, and he's... Big rip at the curveball, but he comes up empty, and it's even at 2-2. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Cordero is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Yonhervis Solarte. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Striding in to start the ninth, Mark Canha, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. Dickerson is in pursuit, and he's retired, 1 away. Now at the plate, Marcus Semien. He singled his last time up.
Marcus Semien.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Marwin Gonzalez will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. Dylan Betances will come on now and try to...
Padres. Number 8, Dylan Betances.
Betances is ready. Here comes the first pitch. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Slurve swung on and missed there. It's 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Be careful not to airmail that thing over your catcher's head. You got to make sure you don't overthrow it.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. Myers comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Billy Hamilton struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0 for 4 ball game with a base hit right here. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. He got him. And what would have been an insurance run is in. Leading off the inning, Will Myers, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Edwin Diaz is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Out in front of it, strike 1. A little tapper. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Chris Carter will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2.
You know, the big key to throwing the slider is knowing when to throw it for a strike and then when to try to get a guy to chase out of the zone. Once he gets ahead out there, you know he loves to get you to chase.
Number 11.
Swing and a little tapper. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.